Dear colleagues, for me, when I speak about the war in Ukraine and again, I often actually find myself in a situation when I don't know how can I repeat the same things all over again for so many years. And as our colleague said, that we are also people, we also, yes, I think we have a lot of steel inside us, but it doesn't mean that we don't want to have some normal things in our lives. And this winter, I found myself in my apartment when it was 6 degrees and it was not possible to sleep in the bedroom. There was no water, there was no electricity. And I was there with my daughter actually saying that it's okay, you know, we are together. It's cold, but we can use the blankets. There is no electricity, there is no water. And I think this is a psychological mechanism to cope with such situations. Of course, is great, but when we get used to it, that every day there are a lot of people who are killed, that there are a lot of infrastructure, a lot of things in our society that become very different. This is not the reality that we want to have. But our society has changed a lot. In the streets of Kyiv, you can see in the same time very different type of people, different professions, different nationalities. But among them, you would also see people who lost their legs and their hands, and they walk there together with us. Our society looks very different. We cannot tolerate just empty promises anymore, and we continue demanding justice. And this is very hard for many of us here who come back to Kyiv and to speak to people, and they ask us, so what do you bring from Strasbourg? And we, of course, we share things about the Special Tribunal, but they want to have something very concrete and something now. That's why Special Tribunal is something that we really hope will bring something very concrete to every person in Ukraine one day. But let's try to speed it up. We need these ratifications. We need a lot of parliaments and the governments to approve that. This is important for justice, so that every person would know that aggression can be persecuted. This is not all right. This is not normal. And I just want to dream that one day we will be able to say that we had some normal days in our lives, and it wasn't 6 degrees in the apartment and no water and electricity, that it was absolutely normal. We had our holidays and we could enjoy our life in peace. But we know that peace is not possible without justice, and that's why we are working here. Thank you.